So start from now. We will uh, take care of the stage, sir, Mr. Adib. Okay. Okay. So Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay. So good morning, everyone. So today we have a special guest from Pare, or our English trainer from Pare is Mr. Adib. Uh, Hello, Mr. Adib. How are you today?
Hello, I'm really great. How about you?
Alhamdulillah, good sir.
Yeah.
So today we will ask you several questions related to our topic. Uh, our topic is about uh, IELTS. Is about how to
Mhm.
get a good score in IELTS. Okay,
Okay.
so maybe Mr. Can you introduce yourself first and maybe some of your experience as a trainer?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So my name is Adib, and I've been living in Paris and teaching in Paris for 7 years. Started from August 2018 till now, and I've been teaching for IELTS itself. I've been teaching for probably like 4 years right now. Yeah, 4 years. Started from 2024. Sorry, 2022. That's it.
What's your first what impression when you're living there, teaching in there, and about how spirit the students learning in Paris?
Yeah. Yeah. Talking about the my first impressions of living in Paris is the excitement of the students when when they would like to learn English, and and if I'm not living in Paris, probably I'm not. I mean, I don't have this kind of like development or improvement because when I was still a student at university, there's something like different vibes. For example, like kind of at university, I couldn't even speak and so learned this much. But when I am living in Paris, like I am able to learn a lot of things, especially in English, and it's really free to speak English here, and there's no judgments from the people, so that's gonna be different. But when I was like at university, or probably like kind of not in common English, it's going to be weird to speak in English. But in Paris, you can speak English, and not only that, but also you can learn everywhere in coffee shop, in the probably some kind of like there's a small library here, and people or students are able to sit and so study there. So that's my impressions. Like we can learn everywhere, and that's really normal. Yeah,
Yes, Masya Allah.
yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Sounds good, I think. Okay. So maybe I would like to ask, in your opinion, why is IELTS is considered difficult for many students?
I'm sorry. So there's the
Uh,
bad connections here.
uh, why is IELTS is difficult for many students?
Oh, okay. Why? Okay, so why it is hard for some people or some students? That's because of the So when we are talking about the language, it's actually about the habit. So I think that's because of the habit that probably most of parents, also most of people, don't have that habit of start from in the young age. So that's gonna be the first reasons. And the second one is probably because of the method, I mean, like learning method or probably teaching method from the teacher at school. Because sometimes like it feels so bored for some people that trying to learn English by sitting from the class, and memorizing some vocabularies, and that's really boring. It's gonna be different here in Common English. Like it is not only just memorizing, but also we practice, and so we um, use that language as a tool, not as like when we would like to learn math, because math and language are different.
Uh, what does a high band score mean in real IELTS terms? Like, uh, when we have to say this is a low score and this is a high score.
Okay. So not only in IELTS, but also in every single language has like what's that level?
Level.
So A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, and C2. For A1 and A2 for A level, it's going to be in the one until I'm not really sure, like 4.4.0, if I'm mistaken,
Oh,
and yeah, 4.5 until 6.5. It's going to be B, and for C is 7.0 until 9. Yeah. So
oh.
and the perfect score is 9.
So, what band score do most of your student aim for?
Oh, most of my students would like to get 7.0 is mostly they would like to continue their study, especially in the master degree or doctoral degree, and they need 7.0 each
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
each scale. Yeah. Some of them also need 6.5, but they yeah they would like to get 7.0.
oh. Okay. I want to ask, how many languages you can speak, by the way?
Me just English and Indonesians and local language. That's it.
Oh,
I was able to, and yeah, I was able to speak a little bit in the French. Yeah,
France.
but
So,
yeah, but it's only like just a little bit. And I learned that when I was in the senior high school and the art university.
Uh, have you taken IELTS certificate?
Yeah. The last one was 2 years ago. Yeah, in February.
Oh,
Yeah.
cheers, yeah. May I know the score?
Yeah. So for the listening and reading, I got 9.0, and for the speaking 7.5, and for writing 7.0.
hmm.
Whoa, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, how many tests that we need to do in IELTS, sir?
What do you mean? How many tests?
Like maybe there are, as I know, there are listening or reading, or maybe
Oh, how many skills? So there are four skills:
yes,
listening, reading, speaking, and writing. Yeah, four skills.
Four.
four skills.
Yeah, listening, reading, speaking, and writing.
What are the most common mistakes when students do the listening test, sir? Did you know?
For for listening test, oh, the common mistake is the spelling. Yeah, because most of my students actually they understood the context of the audio, but when it comes to the write the answers, they forgot the spelling. So actually, like not in the listening IELTS, so not only understanding the audio, but also we have to know the spelling because we have to type it on computer.
What daily practice method do you recommend to improve the listening, sir? To improve listening fast.
Yeah. For listening, Of course, I would like to recommend them watching English videos on YouTube every single day, and make sure that what's that you watch something that you love. For example, like kind of if you love cooking, so you can watch MasterChef America. Yeah,
Ah, I see.
and yeah, if you love geography, you can watch National Geography. So that's something that I would like to recommend. And make sure that again, so you have to watch something that you love. If you if you watch something that you love, I bet that hello.
Oh yeah,
Hello.
okay. How to improving our focus on it? Because sometimes I watch that I couldn't understand, and then it's stop there.
Oh yeah, okay. So you can choose Pomodoro technique. Yeah, Pomodoro technique or method, if I'm mistaken, the name. So first of all, watch that in 5 minutes straight or 10 minutes straight. Yeah, 10 minutes straight, and afterward, take rest for 5 minutes. In 10 minutes watching and 5 minutes take rest. And afterward, if you can focus in 10 minutes, then you can add 5 minutes. So 15 minutes straight focus and 5 minutes take rest, and until an hour focus, but starting from 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, take a rest. 10, and afterward, you can add 10 minutes, 15 minutes, until 60 minutes or more. Because
Okay,
our focus is decreasing a lot, like this way. Yeah. So
Wow.
we have to control it with take a rest for 5 minutes. Yeah, like
I see.
per like 15 minutes and 5 minutes take rest, or 20 minutes straight to focus and 5 minutes to take rest.
So, what should student to do handle their spelling, numbers, and name better? So,
Uh, in listening.
yes, in listening.
Oh, okay. Um, there's no special method actually or technique. Something that you have to train is the listening test itself. So if you kind of like train yourself in listening test itself, um, yeah, there's a it will you will get the improvement. Like if you train yourself for 50 practice, or 50, yeah, 50 practice is better than only 10 practice. And yeah, practice it as much as possible.
Oh, what are student do in Paris? I have friend. They currently living there, studying in Paris,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
what are they doing exactly?
I don't know, you can ask them. But okay,
I mean,
so but
like in the material, the material.
oh, okay, so mostly students are coming here. That's because of they would like to learn IELTS, TOEFL, or probably for only general English, and some of them also learned just speaking. Yeah, but okay,
So,
but recently something that I know is that now they're learning academic English, either TOEFL or IELTS.
Ah,
how long they could, how long they learn, and until they can take the certificate with good value, with good score.
Okay, each person has the time. So some some of them just need. Okay, so I would like to clarify this first. If they've got like good starting point, for example, like in advance, they got 6.5 in IELTS in the first placement test, and then some of them just take like 1 month. But for if they got under 6.5, like only 5.5 or 6.0, it takes longer. Yeah, sometimes like 5, 6, or until a year.
That's so amazing, way. Uh, why do many students struggle with IELTS reading time management?
Oh, the simple answer is because they're not getting used to read a lot. It's going to be like this way. For example, if you've got a friend that never trained themselves or their body to run, and one day you'd like to kind of what's that invite them to run, and for example like 10 kilometers running, and what happened afterward, of course they will be really tired. Or probably like if you never train yourself to go for running, and one of your friends invited you to go for what's that for 42 kilometers running or marathon, of course you'll be very tired. So that's the thing. And when it comes to the reading IELTS, of course they're always kind of like what's that they couldn't even get the highest score because of the that's not because of the time management, but that's because of lacking out vocabularies, and so they don't have reading habits.
Uh, how do you personally teach students to handle true, false, or not given?
Oh, intervals not given. I always kind of like what's that? Try to give analogy, like a simple analogy in daily life, so they will be what's that? Understand that easily, and so it is more comprehensible than trying to give them what's that? Straightforward to the IELTS question. So first of all, I would like to give them the example in daily life, and the second one is the actual questions from the test. So the first one is of course from the daily life, and the second one is the actual questions from the test. It will be more comprehensible for them.
Uh, how can students improve their reading speed without losing accuracy? Because sometimes if I read too fast, I can lose what I read.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I know that it sounds cliche to say this, but you have to train yourself. First of all, you have to train to read slow, and so trying to understand every single word. And after you are getting used to that, for example, like kind of you train yourself to read a book, and you read it really slow, but something that you have to focus is on the understanding. And if you are trying to improve your understanding, then as time goes by, it will what's that increase the speed. Yeah. So most of people are quite what's that wrong with the method of trying to like reach really fast, but yeah, at the end they couldn't even understand that. That's because of their focus on the speed. But actually something we have to focus on first of all is for the from the understanding first. After we understood all of the things that we have read, so that we can increase the speed, because um, the speed of reading is actually correlated with the level of our understanding. If we understand that, if we understand the language, or the, I mean, if we've got like many vocabularies, of course we are able to read it faster. But if we couldn't even understand language, or probably in this case is English, we can't read it really fast. That's because of we don't understand that.
Ah,
It's going to be like the analogy is like when we are trying to read in Indonesian's news. Of course, we are able to read it really fast. That's because of we understand the language. So something that is going to be really important is that trying to understand the language in the first place. Then, as time goes by, we are able to read that faster.
so we just need to understand the language first, then we can
Yeah,
increase our
yeah. So
speed to
yeah,
read it.
practicing. Yeah, so practicing the reading every single day, and not the reading test, but for example, like I'm reading like novel or probably like a book,
Or
and
news. Yeah.
try to read that. So yeah, or news, and make sure that you understand that every single word. And if you are able to, what's that? Get used to that. You are getting used to that, so then it will increase your understanding.
What's your difficult or the most effort time when you want to take the IELTS test?
Oh, definitely in writing. So, talking about the yeah, in writing, because there are many things that I had to learn in writing. Because in writing, like that was like literally academic writing, and focus on the because writing is not just writing, but it's kind of like the structure of thinking. That's the structure of thinking, and so making opinion. Yeah. And when it comes to listening, reading, and speaking, I don't have problems at all. Because yeah, I got kind of like problems, but it's not that. But it's not what's that? But it's not that much. But when it comes to writing, there are many things that I had to learn to 6 years ago, if I'm mistaken.
Uh, what are IELTS examiners or IELTS student that stud or student that IELTS that do IELTS actually looking for in writing task one or and task two?
Sorry. There's kind of like a little bit bad connections. What is that?
Uh, what are IELTS examiners actually looking for in writing task one and task two?
Hmm. Actually, there are four things. There are four things. The first one is the which I would like to check it out to make it clear. By the way, is my voice clear? Hello, is my voice clear?
Yes.
Wait. So the okay, this is the band descriptor. IELTS writing band descriptor. Oh yeah. Okay, first of all, so there's a task achievement. Task achievement is um how we answer how we answer the questions from the IELTS writing test. And the question is like did you answer the questions or not? That's the task achievement. If you answer the question, because sometimes like people are trying to answer that but out of topic. so
Oh,
they can't get a good score. And the next one is coherence and cohesions. Coherence and cohesions is the structure of the writing. Like so, they have to try to make your writing like correlated each other. And the next one is the third one is lexical resource. Lexical resource is the range of vocabularies that you have. If you've got many vocabularies, like uh, yeah, like too many vocabularies, and you can express that in your writing, it's better. And the last one is grammar. So grammar is going to be the one of the something that's going to be important in writing. So there are four things: task achievement. Task achievement is did you understand the questions or not, or out of topic? And the second one is coherence and cohesions, or the structure of the writing. And lexical resource is the range of vocabularies. And the last one is the grammar.
the grammar. Oh, I see. What is the biggest difference between a band 6 and band 7 essay?
Oh, band 6 and band 7. Band 6 and band 7. This is actually from the IELTS band descriptor here. For band 6 is sometimes a little bit, still a little bit out of topic, and not that well structured. And the vocabulary that the vocabulary that they use is still like we can see that they are still like hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
kind of like, sir.
And the last one is that because of oh, okay, I would like to repeat that again. So in band six, sometimes the answer is still out of topic, and the it is not well structured and lacking of vocabularies. And the last one is there are many grammar mistakes. But in the band seven, and they can answer the questions and not out of topic. And the structure is literally well provided or well unstructured. They got enough vocabularies to express their opinion. Last one is not many grammar mistakes.
What are the most common grammar problems that reduce band score?
In speaking and writing,
Uh, yeah, maybe writing.
in writing, it's going to be the sometimes not sometimes but often it's like the subject verb agreement. Yeah, subject verb agreement, and the variety of the grammar. Because some of students like stuck in the 6.0, 6.5. That's because of they don't have many variety of grammars, and they have to like what's that make it more variety in grammar.
How to make it easy?
There's no easy way. You have to study
As a
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Uh, which test or which level that do you think is hard for you, sir?
What do you mean? The skill
It- yeah, the skill.
writing. I yeah. I told you writing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So why do students feel nervous in the speaking test? It's in the speaking test is like such as public speaking or
Oh
only
no,
with the
it's going to
teacher?
be like interview. Interview.
Oh, like only like
Yeah.
interview.
Yeah. And in speaking test is 50. it's about like 15 until 18 minutes length. And yeah, and it's like interview, and there are three parts: part one, part two, and part three. In part one, dialogue, and a part two, monologue, and part three, dialogue again. In part one, it's like English daily, live or daily basis, and the second part is monologue. So we'd like to get um, cue card, and 1 minute for thinking and 2 minutes for answering the questions. And part three is like deeper questions, and it is actually like the following questions from the part two. And from the questions like why do people like feel nervous? Um, Actually, I don't know. I'm not really sure, but probably they're not that confident because of their language skill. But sometimes I'm still thinking like even though in Indonesians, um, we we are like sometimes like we feel nervous too in
Ah, yeah.
Indonesians. Yeah. But probably that's because of we feel that we're not good enough. We feel that we're not good enough. And but I don't know if you are able to train yourself to what's that, to speak in public,
Uh-huh.
it's not going to be a problem anymore. Because when I got more than 2 years teaching experience, I didn't have like kind of feeling of nervous when I got the test in speaking.
So what kind of the question that will ask in the interview?
Oh yeah. So in the speaking test, yeah, in part one that I've told you before, it's really like in the daily basis. And in part two, so you will get a cue card, and you will be given 1 minute for thinking and 2 minutes for answering the questions. And in part three, it's like a different. It's kind of like deep questions, and that's the following questions from the part two. And the level is different. So in part one and part two is a little bit challenging, more challenging, and part three is going to be the most challenging one.
Uh, in the part two, how many minutes to prepare? I'm sorry,
1 minute.
1 minute. How
Yeah, 60 seconds.
we can prepare in 1 minute, sir?
Oh, so you will get cue cards. Yeah, you'll get cue card, and there's a guidance here in that cue card. Like for example, like kind of um for example like tell about historical building. Yeah,
Ah,
tell about historical building, and there are 4 points there. The points like when you visited, and what you've learned from that historical building, and who did you go with, and the last one is why you visited that place. So there are like points there. Yes,
oh,
like
so
what,
we will
where,
get a
when,
card.
and yeah, yeah, yeah. And from those guidance or those points, so we can prepare for 1 minute to answer questions from those points. Actually, that's not that difficult. It's quite easy because there's a guidance there.
What's your favorite part when you were test?
My favorite part. I love all of the parts. I love all of the part.
Love. Okay.
I don't.
How about the easiest? Okay, the easiest part.
The easiest part, reading and speaking. Reading and
In
speaking.
speaking, sir.
I'm sorry. Oh,
Uh,
in speaking.
the
Oh,
in
in
speaking.
speaking. Speaking part in the speaking IELTS part one. That's the easiest part.
That is, of course,
Also,
it's the past one. How we can improve our pronunciation without trying to sound too native?
Oh, um, do I sound native or not?
No.
What
Yes,
is it?
yes.
Um, okay, I know that it sounds cliche, but something that you can train yourself is trying to imitate the English native speakers while you are watching them. For example, like if you're watching videos on YouTube and you can imitate that and pause that video for a while and trying to imitate it. And afterward, trying to play again and imitate it again. So I know it sounds cliche and so boring, but and probably you would like to feel bored, but there's no other methods. It's gonna be more effective than imitating, and that's the first one. And second one is find English native speakers friend. So then you can practice your speaking skill, English speaking skill with them. And sometimes, sometimes that we don't feel that improvement just because of like well, we practice it with them every single day. And sometimes um, we would like to like kind of like imitate their
Uh,
pronunciations unconsciously.
I forgot. I forgot. Wait.
okay. Maybe what are the common speaking mistakes you often hear? Maybe except the pronunciation, other than pronunciation. Uh,
But you know what? Actually, the most common mistakes in speaking is pronunciations.
mm. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's most of the student that do, of course.
yeah, yeah. And that's not only me, but also from the English. Sorry, not English. From the IELTS examiner. That and I got this from YouTube that the most common mistakes is actually from the pronunciations. So common mistakes pronunciations. I understand that because probably that's because of pronunciation is gonna like it's gonna be like the hardest part because if you are talking about the lexical resource and lexical resource and grammar, those things are going to be easier because we can memorize that. But when it comes to the pronunciations, we can't memorize that. It's like something that yeah, something that what's that? We can yeah, we can practice it. And so something that we do that unconsciously without memorizing it. But when it comes to the grammar and lexical resource, we are able to think that first. But when it comes to the pronunciations, like we can't memorize that.
Uh, so when IELTS in the test, which accent that we will use? Is it the American accent or a British?
Actually, in IELTS test, in the band descriptors, it is not explained about the accent. Oh, actually, there is a little bit explanations for the accent. You can use any accent. You can use any accent as long as it doesn't it doesn't change your pronunciations. So If you use Sundanese accent, Javanese accent, Balinese accent, that's going to be okay as long as it doesn't change the pronunciations.
What your favorite accent? Like
Oh, hello? Oh, okay. Yeah.
yes,
What was
yes,
that? My favorite accent?
yes.
Oh, my favorite English accent. I don't know, but probably the probably like Cockney accent. Cockney accent.
Cockney.
Cockney accent is yeah, yeah, Cockney accent. Um, I love how
Accent.
Tom Holland's
Yeah, yeah,
speak.
yeah.
Yeah,
How about Adela accent?
yeah, that's also Cockney accent. That's also Cockney accent.
So could you understand with the accent?
Um, Now I am able to understand that, but probably like 3 years ago I couldn't even understand that. That's because of there's a different pronunciations there. For example, in Cockney accent, they don't say brother, but they say brava. So with
Well,
the yeah, yeah,
Okay.
and they don't say thank you. You don't say thank you, but they say thank you with
Thank you.
F.
I saw
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like Harriet. So yeah.
Yeah. So there are many. What's that? There are many changes in the pronunciations.
Okay. Uh, for you, is it possible if we prepare 4 weeks before the IELTS exam?
If your if your goal is 7.0 and you start from 6.5, that's possible. But if you started from 6.0, that's not possible. So it is actually it depends on the starting point. So
Oh, the
for
setting
four
point.
weeks, yeah, for 4 weeks, is that possible? Yeah, that's possible. Well, if you would like to reach um, zero point 0.5 point, starting from 6.5 to 7.0, that's still possible. Uh, but even only zero point 0.5, you need to make an effort. You need to make an effort. You need to study a lot. You need to like study, I don't know, like 12 hours a day. Yeah. Yeah. So it is like it depends on your starting point. If you'd like to reach 1 point, that's not enough. If you would like to reach 1 point, that's not enough. It takes more than probably more than 4 months, but it's only
four
like
months.
yeah, yeah, 4, 5 probably, or probably 6 months, and uh, but it's only if you just like you'd like to reach only half point, it is still possible.
So, what should students do in the 1 week before the IELTS exam?
Um, I know that probably this is like something really what's that? Some people or most of people don't really focus in this way, but this is really important that we have to what's that, manage our sleeping hours and
Oh,
don't consume, yeah, don't consume coffee in the evening. It is better to consume coffee in the morning.
so we,
And yeah,
so we must just prepare in the morning.
Yeah, yeah. So don't, I mean like sleeping hours is really important, and it can increase our focus.
Mm.
If you
So
don't
probably
have enough sleeping, so if you don't have enough sleeping hours, it will, what's that? It will make your focus decrease a lot. Yeah. Uh huh. What's
so
the next
probably
question?
we must prepare the our learning in the last 1 week. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What the best way to reach high score?
Study. What do you mean?
I mean, I mean like the easy way, but
There's no
with the
easy
high
way.
score.
You have to make an effort.
Okay, okay.
There's no
Um,
easy way.
so the powerful way. Okay, the powerful way.
The most powerful way is the time management in your daily life. Like you have to have schedule. In my case, this is actually not for IELTS, but also for my daily life. I always use Google Calendar. So I got my own calendar, and I know my activity every single hour, and I know what time I have to sleep, and so what time I have to wake up, and what time I have to consume coffee, or what time I kind of like don't have to consume coffee, and I also know how many hours I have to sleep, study, and hang out with friends. So that's called time management. For hang out with friends, I always kind of like what's that? Give only 1 day and 1 week, not even 2 days, but only 1 day. So probably some people would like to what's that? Day off. They would like to take day off for 2 days, but for me, I just take 1 day day off. Yeah,
Which
so
day?
that's the most powerful. That's the most powerful things that you can do, and try to make your study what's that schedule is really strict. Not only study schedule, but also um, what time you have to eat, what time you have to pray, what time you have to sleep. So every single hour is going to be really exact. And you can use Google Calendar for that, or probably any kinds of app. But I prefer Google Calendar. Then there's alarm would like to remind me.
So as I know, in Kampung English there are a lot of course like sir.
Yeah, there are many courses here.
Yeah. Which one? I mean you yeah. What in which courses in which course that you teach?
Oh, now I am teaching in global English.
Is it quite uh famous maybe?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Global English is quite famous in common English in Paris, and Global English is one of the biggest English course in Paris.
Oh English.
Yeah, one of the biggest English course.
Okay.
How many hours do you teach each day, every day?
Oh, so normally Monday until Friday. Sometimes like I have to teach stuff from 5 a.m. until 9 p.m. I know.
5 p.m. 5 a.m.
Yeah, 5 a.m. until 9 p.m. And I know that's really tiring, but I love teaching. And but for Saturday, less than that, probably just 7 a.m. until 4 p.m. And for Sundays, sometimes I'm still sometimes I still teach on Sunday.
So in Monday till Friday, you start teaching after subuh like that.
Yeah, at 5 a.m.
It's early morning.
Yeah, and I am such a morning person.
Yeah, okay. Very good.
Yeah, but in the at noon, I still have time to take rest. Like start from 12 until 2 p.m. I would like to take rest. Take rest
Mm,
here is not just laying down on bed, my bed, but it's literally sleeping for 1 hour.
So
Right. Because we have to remember our energy and focus like this one. And my focus and my energy start from 5 until noon is like this. And um, at 12, I would like to take rest, like sleeping or taking nap. And it will start from this one. Yeah.
uh,
okay,
It will
so
increase
thank you.
my focus and my energy.
Yes, thank you very
Okay.
much, Mr. Adib.
By
Maybe
the way, how
what?
old are you?
yeah.
By
What?
the way, how old are you?
So I'm 7 years old.
And I'm 16.
17. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So both of you are still
Yes,
young,
yes.
16 and 17 years old.
Yes.
Do not
I feel
shock
so
there,
old. And I feel so
Well,
old.
yeah. Yeah.
well, maybe that's all from our questions, sir.
Yeah.
And we will give
Mhm.
the stage back to our supervisor, Mr. Septian. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so
Anytime.
much, Mr. Adib. We really acknowledge
Yeah.
your effort to fill this podcast and this morning. We know you are a busy man, right? And also, we are famous with your teaching method in Kampung English Paris. And yeah, you are also my teacher over there. It's great actually. And sometimes perhaps I want to bring my students to go to Kampung English and also meet directly with you, Saradip actually. And yeah, inshallah that I confident that that's a bit time. So perhaps that's all from our podcast. We really
Okay.
start to apologize if we have a mistakes in this program, and also yeah, we really appreciate and acknowledge your effort, Mr. Your time to fill this program.
Yeah.
See you, Mr. Adib. Thank you so much for
Okay.
your.
So thank you for inviting me.
Goodbye,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you so much,
See
sir.
you.
Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, sir.
Waalaikumsalam.